Hi guys, FrostFangs here and welcome back once again, of course, to another Paladins video back on the PTS. We're going to be playing some Moji today and covering her new nerfs. I'm sure if you've been following the channel, you know that Moji is one of those characters that I used to really enjoy, and then as of kind of recently, she's started to be a lot less fun for me ever since I kind of removed her sustain. Literally already going off on a tangent, I just started the video. Let's actually cover her changes. I'll show you the loadouts and then we'll jump into some matches. So Familiar Spray, the first thing on the list there, has already been changed. It's had its range reduced from 60 units to 50 units, which is a pretty significant cut, and it's also had its damage reduced from 50 a tick to 30 a tick, which is again a pretty significant hit. Technically it's not a nerf though, because they're making up for that damage that you're losing on the right click with the left click, which has been buffed from 100 to 300, which is triple the damage that it used to do, although it now fires slower. So as far as I can tell, it's a pretty straightforward nerf. It is technically a change at the same time as being a nerf, because the range decrease is obviously just a straight nerf, but the way they've moved the damage, I'd say, is more of a buff, like a very small one, because now you can get rid of deployables and shields technically a little bit easier. It might feel better in some situations and it will feel worse in some others. It will definitely take a little while to get adjusted to, but aside from that, she's also had some changes to her cards. 3 of them, they're right here. You're probably already able to see what they are, but 2 of these, I'd say the more important ones, are just straight nerfs. Greater Good is going down from 8% a level to 6%, which isn't a crazy heavy hit, but it is a pretty significant one that you will pick up on. And Symbiotic, which I honestly thought was a little bit too good for too long. I'm kind of surprised it took them this long to get to it, but now it's being pulled down to 7% a level from 10%, which it used to be. Technically, Cozy also got a change from 40 to 50 every second, but this card is nowhere near as popular or as strong as Greater Good or Symbiotic, so that's why it's a little bit less important. As for the setups we're going to be running, they're the same as they were the last time I made a Moji video, so I'm not going to spend too long here. Just lifesteal from the people we've got marked, just extra healing when we're below 50%, Peppy for a reset, Wobbles for a bit of damage reduction, and Cozy for a tiny heal when we use our Q. I have played with this I think once or twice, and I did try it out in the target practice so I could see what it was like without lag and stuff, and really the only way I can describe it so far is interesting. I don't really think it's a good change. I think the fact that they're removing some of her sustain and stuff is already kind of rough, because she was already struggling a little bit, at least in like the middle to higher tiered stuff. I think in lower like level things, Moji does really well. I think everybody kind of knows that, and because she is one of those characters that does change a lot depending on what skill level you're at, I think it is kind of hard to balance her. But when I read through the patch notes, I was honestly kind of surprised they were hitting her sustain again. Going to be kind of interesting to see how this affects her when it actually goes into live, because it's kind of hard to judge on the PTS. I don't know, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on this one specifically in the comments. I've said it I think in all of the other videos, but this one I really do want to hear what you guys have to say about the Moji change. Just realized I spent about 10 minutes talking there in the intro. I have no idea how I'm going to cut that down into something that makes sense, but I did have a decent amount that I wanted to get out first before I jumped into the matches, because Moji is a character that I do really enjoy playing, and I feel like recently, like I said right at the start, she's fallen off a little bit for me. Right, well, for game 1 we've got Siege Certain Beach. Shoutouts to Your Little Shy, sounds like a rapper name. That is an R. We also have an Eevee, an Andrew, and an IO, and we're up against Makoa, a Charlene, a Ceres, a Genos, and an IO. So triple support, which is a thing I've seen a ton on the PTS. I wonder if it will carry over to live. Then they have a damage and a tank. Then we have triple flank, support, and a tank. But we'll go ahead and grab 2 for the talent. Makes the most sense here. And then the setup that has a little bit more sustain and a little bit less reset, because it is a siege. We'll start off with Court and Nimble. We've got Lifelink, we've got Mother's Grace, Wormhole, and Curse Revolver, the most standard talent selection there I've ever seen. Then we're up against Leviathan, Recurve, Luminary, Goddess's Blessing, and Soul Collector. So another pretty standard setup there, although they all have Chronos and Nimble and no anti-heal other than the Ceres. Sure. Am I streaming? No, but shoutouts to him. His name was Arcane, and then I couldn't really read the rest. Let's pop the F and run around the side. Hello, Charlene. There is a K. I'm actually out of range here. I did hit him with 2 of those. Pop the F, go over the side. Hello, IO. You are not an IO, you're a Ceres, and you're also incredibly laggy. There goes the Genos, though. Okay, that was weird. I'm still not used to the timing of the shots. There goes Charlene too, and also the 300 ping, obviously. So to get rid of the IO over here on the side. There we go. Double tapped it to get rid of her. Definitely noticing the range decrease on the right click, which is something that I think they buffed without even putting in the patch notes, because there was a patch where it felt longer than before. To be honest, it's the thing probably I'm going to miss the most. I hope they push it back up to like 55 or 60. I think 60 might be a little bit too much, so they could easily put it at like halfway, 55, meet in the middle. Pretty sure they did say they'll be making some adjustments after the PTS, so it'll be interesting to see what they do change. There's a hit on the Charlene. He is not gone because the meter is regenerating at like a really inconsistent rate, just trying to get around the corner. Thank you, IO, for the heal. We were getting 200 a tick there because of our card. First time seeing Makoa. Jeez, he's gone. Okay, let's get rid of the Genos as well. Like, momentum carried very weirdly there. I don't know how the hell I did that. Where is the Ceres, though? Is she running back to spawn? I swear I saw a Ceres somewhere, but there goes the Charlene. Hello, Makoa. He missed the hooks somehow, and there is the push successful. Well done. See if I can finish him off in the slow-mo. I got stunned, so never mind. But there is the 2-0. Haven't got a single death yet. That round went surprisingly well. Shout out to the team. Just to give those of you guys that maybe haven't played the PTS and play a lot of Moji, like those of you guys that are on console and stuff that don't have access to it, this is kind of what the fire rate is like. Go ahead and jump in the target practice and compare it if you want to. That's what it's like now with the 0.7 seconds instead of the 0.6, because I know a lot of you guys do watch my videos who are on console and stuff, so I'm trying to show stuff like this that actually makes sense. Evie just drop in the noob Frost for some reason. I haven't actually got a single death yet. I'm doing pretty good, but okay, sure, let's go ahead and ult the Makoa. Okay, to be honest, I'm kind of thinking that I do deserve that noob title considering the play I just made, but whatever, he's still dead, so does it even matter? Try to get rid of the Ceres, but that didn't work. There is the Q. Thank you, IO, for the heal. I don't know if their IO is playing. This is a really weird game, but there goes Charlene as well. We're going to be 3-0 like under 5 minutes. Seems like Koa's trying to run back in. Okay, he's hooking me. There's another hit for him. There's another one, and he is gone. Okay, IO is running down. There is nothing. I did use my Q. I'm pretty sure I saw a couple frames of animation there, but I'm still dead. I'm also not used to the sound effects at all, so I'm not really too bothered that I died there, but again, definitely earning that noob title. Hello, Charlene and Koa. You're both fully marked. There's a K for him. I don't really know what's happening here. You lost your mark somehow. There is a K. I'm going to use that for the heal. I guess I didn't hit you with the 1000. I have no idea what's going on, but Makoa is gone. The Ceres is here somewhere. Let's make sure she is out as well. This is such a messy game. Pop the F, kind of running a little bit. There's a K. There's another one. There's the Q. Thank you for 3 stacks on the Ceres. Reckon if I'd finished off court a little bit earlier, that would have been a little bit easier, but let's go in on this IO right next to spawn. Oh, that would have been so rude if I killed it just there. That would have been incredibly mean, but there goes the Genos, and there is the 4-0 victory. Very unfair match. I don't know where Makoa was for like the first round and a half, but yeah, pretty straightforward win. I guess we'll go through the stats really quick and jump into another one. I'll just hit requeue so that we can get one quick as possible. Overall, we definitely did a decent job. 10 to 55k. Evie did a great job. The Andrew also did really well. Anara stuck to the objective a ton. IO healed for a ton. Really solid team. Already found a match. It just popped up match already. Really quick queue. Charlene on their side did well. Ceres did alright. Genos did alright. The IO did fine, and I guess the Makoa struggled a little bit. Seems like we all pretty much had a consistently higher stat there than their side, but a couple of them were pretty close. Somebody left the lobby, so I guess we're going to be queuing again. Alright, well, for game 2, we got Caesar and Beach again. We've also got Arcane, who was in the last match. Shoutouts also to Purple Steffi. I think he was calling me out in the chat there. He's on IO. We also have a Maeve and an Atlas, and we're up against a Ying, a Drogos, an IO, a Sky, and a Corvus. So triple support again on their side, then a Drogos and a Sky. Meanwhile, we have triple flank, a tank, and then a support. So we have, I think, the exact same team comps we had just now in game 1. I don't know. I'm going to go for the same setup, and we'll go for the exact same start we went for. Court and Nimble. For talent, we got Curse Revolver, Lifelink, Cat Burglar, Temporal Divide, Smoke and Dagger, Combustible, Spreading Influence, Closes Blessing, and Life Exchange. So pretty much just everybody going for a standard talent, although Combustible and Smoke and Dagger are technically a little bit different. All of them went over right. I'm going for like a long flank, just going to try and avoid the Luna because I don't want to die to her. There is a K, missed that shot. I'm just going to pop the Q right in the middle of the fight like a complete idiot. There goes the Drogos. Let's see if we can get rid of the IO. I use the F to reposition. She is nearly gone. I guess I might as well just throw over some cheeky 300s because that actually isn't too bad. Only got caught once. There's no way I'm going to be able to kill these guys, but there's the objective captured already. Didn't even realize we were freaking at like 99%, but that was quick. Going to be pretty much impossible for me to flank anybody when they've got freaking that much healing. There's the F. Let's jump the Sky. Maybe we can get rid of her. Oh, I don't know how I didn't hit you with the first one, but going to have a pretty much impossible time trying to flank them with the team they've got until I have more Cauterized, because they have triple support and a Sky going for Smoke and Dagger and a Drogos who's flying around. So it's going to be kind of tough till I get more caught, and even then it's going to be kind of awkward because of the lag, but there goes Corvus. I'm like 1v3 here. Let's pop the Q and retreat a little bit, hide behind that little pillar, and then dash over here. Yeah, sure, I guess I might as well emote so I can see around. Sky just looked and then turned around. Okay, seems like we're making a pretty good push. There goes Sky. Okay, that messed up my F kind of in a good way. There's the Q. How did I not go off the map? I'm still dead though, right? There's no way I'm going to live here. There goes the Drogos. At least I took him out with us. For this match is a mess, and we just started. There's a K for the Corvus. There's another one. Are they going to run in on me? I guess they're going to try to. Just trying to land that shot through there to the freaking IO, but that ain't going to happen. Pop the Q, get around the corner, pop the F, and then run back around. What the hell am I doing? I feel like this game is just completely all over the place. There's a K for the IO. Stack it up again. There's another one. I'm just not able to go through them at all with Court 2. I really am going to need Court 3, and even then, like I said, it's going to be rough. Hit the Sky with a K. There's one for the IO as well. Thank you, team, for heals. There's Drogos going for the ult, so I'm just going to pop the F and try and dodge it, but I guess I'm still dead to the Drogos punch. IO just died in the slow-mo, but yeah, pretty rough first round, I guess. Andrew uses ult there right at the end, but until we get Court going, we're pretty much screwed. Going for like the same sort of flank play. There's a hit for Corvus. He's actually gone. Nice, because the team weren't paying attention. There is a hit in the Q. I did deal the damage. Somehow. Let's drop down, maybe finish her off. She's blinking around more. Why do I think she'd be on the right? There we go. She's just here. She's out. There's the Q. I was on 1 health there. I went from 1 to 15. I have no idea how I lived. I literally hit the Q, I think, at the perfect frame to survive there. Hello, Drogos. You're kind of drifting in. My range is tiny on my right click, so I can't hit you to drop down a little bit. There's the K. There's a 300. He is gone, and there is the 2-1. They're not able to hold the point because we have an Atlas and we also have an IO. They don't really have a way to deal with this. We can obviously deal with them once we get Cauterized and stuff, but they don't really have a way to apply like Cauterize or anything. See if we can get rid of the IO. There's a K for her. She is nearly gone. I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to get this push. He's gone. There's the Q. Can we finish off this IO, please? There we go. Thank you, IO, for the heal. Confusing sentence, but he is gone. This guy was just contesting the point there at the back. Team wasn't paying attention. There's the Q to avoid the damage. IO is just blindly running in. I don't know if she's playing or not. I have no idea what's going on right now. Why am I running in? This is a terrible idea. There goes the Corvus, though. Hello, Ying. Thank you, IO, for the heal. She's teleporting away. Finish her off. Jogos is gone as well. And there is the 3-1. Finish off the Sky and the slow-mo. We're kind of demolishing him right now. 20 to 3, 3-1 overall. I feel like I'm doing pretty damn good. I got 1.8k credits. We'll go ahead and finish off Nimble and our Cauterize. Why not? I feel like I should clarify, even though I did say that this is one of those things that you feel like when you actually play it than when you watch it on a YouTube video, but I'm actually noticing these changes. Even though we're doing well and we won game 1 pretty easily, I'm noticing that I'm getting less sustain and I'm getting less healing when I drop below 50%. Maeve is saying report. Andrew saying Frost reported. IO is just dropping a WTF. Absolutely zero idea if they're saying they want to report me as a meme or not, because honestly, if it is, they're not doing a very good job of making it a joke. Let's get rid of the Corvus, pop the Q, get a free 1k on the Ying. I honestly have zero idea if they actually want to report me or not, to be honest, but there goes the Drogos. I'm trying to pop the Q. I did do a bit of an animation there, wasn't really expecting the stun, so of course I am dead. They're actually putting in an effort though to hold the point this time around. There nearly goes the IO. I thought that would be enough to finish her. That was. I'm trying to spam the Q, but it was on 1 second cooldown, and I could have used my F and maybe got away, but we did take the IO out, which also got rid of the Luna. Maeve just killed the Ying. Drogo's got rid of the Atlas. That is the overtime. Team for some reason didn't want to jump on there. I was just a little bit too slow. I couldn't have gotten there any faster, to be honest. There goes the IO. Like, Maeve and Andrew were both up. IO was healing and stuff, and they just didn't jump on the point. I guess they want to extend the game. I have zero idea what I did wrong, but apparently the Maeve has some sort of vendetta against me. There goes the Drogos. I feel like I'm doing pretty decent. He said that I was a noob earlier on, so maybe he just hates me because I'm not doing good enough. Playing with this lag is absolutely horrible. There's a K. There's another K if I can just hit the right person. One for the Ying as well. Get some shots on the Sky. Kind of hard to track her when she uses her invis, but she's going for the ult. There is the Q just to make sure that I don't get hit by it with like some bullshit angle. There's a couple little 300s for the Corvus. Let's go in and just make sure he's gone. Should be a free kill if I can actually just land the hit. There we go. She is gone. Pop the F. Run forward a little bit. There's a hit for the IO. There's a follow-up one. She is gone. That is the defense successful. There is the 3-2. It's a pretty easy game, to be honest. I feel like I really shouldn't have been put in this match. I feel like matchmaking overall was a little bit weird with this one. We'll go ahead and get some more Master Riding, I guess. I don't really know what else to get. Well, Maeve went ahead and clarified in chat why she hates me, and Andro as well. Maeve because I want, and Andro because I am noob. I imagine that they're relatively young just because of the way they're typing and stuff. I'm not really sure what's happened though, because we just lost the cap. The team for some reason just went really downhill really quickly. Let's get rid of the Corvus. He's nearly gone. Pop the Q. Thank you for the free stack. There's the K. Pop the F. Guess I should go ahead and chase the Corvus. That only dealt 300 even though I was fully stacked. Like, you can still see the star on him. I hit him with the left click. You saw what happened, and for some reason it just didn't give me the damage. I don't think he would have died anyway, but why the hell is Moji still bugged? To be honest, I wouldn't really be surprised if they somehow managed to wiggle this 3-4. Pop the F. I'm stunned. There's the Q. I am completely dead. I'm not expecting the IO stun for some reason. I'm not expecting Luna to just come in and hit me. Definitely losing hope here a little bit. Let's get rid of the freaking Sky. Sure, let's also get rid of the Drogos. There's a K. There is another one. I don't even feel like I'm doing that much worse. I'm definitely not playing as well as I was right at the start because I got a little bit distracted with the chat and stuff, but I'm not doing terribly. There's a K for her. They do have a decent amount of Haven now, which is kind of annoying, but there's the defense. 3-3. We do pretty much all have ults up, so we should have this in the bag. Hopefully, I'm going to go ahead and finish off Bulldozer, because why the hell not? I don't have anything else to get. Andrew's just saying that Moji is trash camp. Okay, sure. Just, again, confirming that they are relatively young people, and also that I think they're not necessarily that good at the game, because I've not really ever heard people who are good at the game complain about Moji all that much, unless she was, like, particularly overpowered in a patch or two. There goes the IO. I'm just going to continue over on left. The Andrew just died too. The Sky, top-notch plays. Can we finish her off here? It's kind of hard to see with the invis, but she is actually gone. Tried to use the F to get away, but Drogos was there watching me. Atlas is probably going to die now too. The Drogos, I'm imagining he hit the rewind, but nah, he's still gone. He probably could have killed him in the time it took him to charge up there. I went ahead and dropped Luna on the point. I think Sky is trying to contest it, or the IO is. I don't know. Let's run over to here, make sure she is gone. Pop the Q for the immunity. Thank IO for the juicy heal there. Hello, Ying. I don't know how I didn't hit you with that one. Did just try to jump on the point, but I died to the Sky because like 3 of them are there and all my team are pushed back, which for some reason I didn't expect. I'm imagining it's going to be the 3-4. I did actually call this a couple of minutes ago, but there is the defeat. Fair enough. I feel like that was definitely a match we could have won, but I guess the team just didn't really feel like it. I don't feel like I did too bad, but I guess we'll see with the stats. But there we go. 28-12. I could have avoided so many of those deaths. 138k damage and 3k heals. Can't really complain about that. I think I definitely did do the best there, although Andrew didn't do too much worse. 121, 23-11. Still zero idea what's wrong with the Maeve and the Andrew. They just seem to dislike me for some reason, and they definitely seem like children. I don't really feel good reporting them, even though they are kind of being a bit of a knob there in the chat. I don't really feel, to be honest, any need to, but yeah, I'm going to go go play with your mom is like peak 7-year-old's first online game. I'm not even going to bother going on about it. Let's just go ahead and close the chat. As for the stats, Atlas wasn't really existent there. Jesus Christ, that stat. The Andro did decent. The Maeve struggled a ton. The IO did a great job though. I reckon that was a bit of a mess of a game. Still no idea what's going on here in the chat. At least somebody else there recognizes that they are just, yeah, 2 kids as far as I can tell. I just have no idea what's going on here in the chat. I just kind of have to laugh at it. But yeah, as for the stats on their side, the Ying did decent. The Drogos did decent. The IO did, I guess, fine. Sky did decent. And the Corvus not so much. But overall, that was just a mess of a game. We could have won it if we wanted to, but our Atlas was pretty much a ghost. And Maeve didn't do very well. That was probably all that it was. Can't remember if I shouted these guys out or not, but these are 2 people who are actually just being normal. Shoutouts to and GE27 and Purple Steffi. I think I'm saying those right. That is pretty much all I got to say, I guess, for today's video. I don't really know what else I can add here at the end that I haven't said throughout the course of the video. It's been all over the place, but it has been enjoyable, and I think I did kind of show it off, even though, again, it is definitely one of those things you need to try for yourself. It does feel a little bit worse. Overall, Moji is in a bit of a worse spot than I think she was. I don't mind the weapon change. It's more the fact that they're nerfing her sustain a little bit, and I think the range nerf also hurts quite a bit. I would, of course, love to hear your guys' thoughts, though, in the comments. Let me know also what you want to see me do next. I'll see you guys all very, very soon. I think I got my outro wrong, but I don't even care at this point. That last game is just too much. But yeah, thank you for watching all the way to the end of the video. Really do appreciate it. See you guys all really, really soon. And as always, stay frosty.